going to show you how to pattern hack my Sea Breeze pattern, which is a summer blouse, and turn it into a dress with a halter top. To make this summer dress, you will need the pattern of the Sea Breeze, which one you can find on my website for free, and also you can purchase on my Etsy shop the ad-free version, for which I will have the links in the description box down below. And also I will link for you the tutorial of the Sea Breeze summer blouse, which you can follow step by step. So I'm not going to show you step by step all the little details of the Sea Breeze pattern, but instead I am going to show you all the little things that you can change to have this halter top summer dress. If you are using the free pattern from my website, first you have to figure out which size is best for you and follow the instructions for that size. In the Sea Breeze pattern, I am an XS, so I have used the pattern for bust 76 cm or 30 inch. But because I am a pear-shaped body type, my hips are a size bigger than the XS size, so I'm gonna go and note down the pattern for size S for this dress. And because it's a halter top, it doesn't matter if it's a bit bigger at the chest. I'm going to be fixing that at the end of this tutorial with a string. Then go ahead and note down the pattern for your size. If you are like me, your notebooks will look like this. Let me find a page where the snowmans have escaped. So there you are, and write down the pattern for your size. In case you are using the purchased version from my shop, first of all, thank you. Then in your PDF pattern, make a circle at the size that you are using. And now on with it. As in the Sea Breeze pattern, I am using 100% mercerized cotton and a 4 mm hook. The total amount of skins for the dress I made, you can find it at the description box down below. To crochet this dress, you will need to follow only the pattern of the front, leaving out the sleeve pattern. According to the pattern for size S that I am using, I need to start with 37 chain stitches. Once finished, skip 2 chains. And half double crochet on the 3rd chain. Continue half double crochet on each stitch to the end of the row, in which, according to the pattern that I am following, I must end up with 35 half double crochet in total for the first row. To start 2nd row, 2 chains, turn your work, and continue crocheting 1 half double crochet on each stitch to the end of the row. In total, 35 half double crochet stitches. For the 3rd row, 2 chains, which do not count as stitch throughout. 2 half double crochet into the 1st stitch, which is an increase. Then 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the last stitch of the row. And 1 half double crochet increase to the last stitch of the row. In total, at the end of the 3rd row, you must have 37 stitches. Repeat the pattern of the 3rd row for row 4 to 6. At the end of the 6th row, you must have 43 stitches according to the pattern. At the 7th row, I will continue crocheting 1 half double crochet on each stitch to the end of the row, in total 43 stitches. And now the pattern from row 3 to row 7, I will repeat 3 more times. Once I arrived at the 22nd row, I will repeat the 3rd row pattern 4 more times according to the pattern that I'm using, which brings me to 75 stitches at the end of it. Arriving to this point of the pattern, I will continue crocheting straight these 75 stitches forth and back until I am happy with the length of the dress. In my case, I crocheted 75 more rows, which made my dress approximately knee length. Of course, crochet yours according to your desired length. Then I repeated the same pattern as previously to make a 2nd panel. Once the 2 panels are done, place them on top of one another, making sure to match the rows of both panels. Like this, you will not have a longer front or back of this dress. I have also placed a marker at the 8th row from the end, because I have decided to leave an opening of approximately 8 rows on both sides of the dress. This is totally optional, of course, and you can go with a wider opening or not at all. Just play with it. I will start sewing from the underarm to the marker on both sides of the dress using a very simple sewing stitch. Using a tapestry needle and same yarn, start sewing both panels by inserting the needle on both panels and pulling on the other side. Repeating this action till you arrive at the marker. The same sewing process for the other side. Once the two panels are sewn, flip the dress inside out and I'm going to crochet a single crochet row all over the neck and underarm edges to have a more neat and completed finish. For that, I took the same white cotton yarn, inserted the hook in one of the edge stitches, I tried to tangle the end and went on crocheting one single crochet on each stitch. I didn't use a pattern for this, I just went on and made fewer stitches if I was noticing that the edge was getting all ruffly. Once all the top edge is finished and all look much more sophisticated and neat, it's the turn of an easy cord for the ruffling at the neck. For that, with the same yarn, we crochet a long cord using chain stitches. I didn't count exactly the number of chain stitches, but I made approximately 100 centimeter long cord. With a thin hook, I kind of waved in the cord, inserting the cord approximately 2 to 3 stitches away from each hole that the cord was inserted. Once the cord in the front side was waved in, I started to wave in both ends of the cord to the back side of the dress, making sure that they meet in the middle. Then pull a bit the cord and ruffle the top of both sides of the dress. So, how does it look? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you use any of these pattern hacking techniques that I showed you, let me know by tagging me on Instagram. I would love to see your creations. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, I would love to hear from you. So be sure to leave any of your ideas in the comment section down below and follow me on my other social media like Instagram and Facebook. And I will see you on my next one. Tschüss!